Hello. Hello. I'm dying. If you care at all. I'm dying. Hi Bob, hi Breezy, hi Anna, my Haruka, hi Calcum. Oh, my nose. I am on like... I forgot to take my actual. Just clicked in my head. I forgot to take my actual allergy medicine. I took like everything else. Is that Gura? Yes. It is I, Gura, back from my not hiatus. It's me, Gal Gooba. OMG, did you sleep? Probably? I don't know. I remember being up at like 4 AM. And I sit there for a while, like awake but not on my phone. And at some point I open my eyes, like I just blink, and then it's bright out and I turn my phone on. Some hours have passed. Even more horrifying, I woke up before the alarm. Before my alarm went off, so I have no idea what happened. Oh, med mouth. Oh. Why does medicine taste so bad in my mouth? Ugh. Hello, Shark. Hi, Nisama. Hi, Mata. Hi, Super Nana. Hi, Nate. Did I say hi, Bob? Hi, Bob. Bye, me. Bye, me too. Get out of here. Bye. Didn't say hi to me? Bye, Breezy. Get out! Get out, I hate you. Ooh! Farewell, goodbye. Get out. Hi, Robert. New Jeff, what's this? This is actually... It's not that new. Well, I guess it is new. I think it's like a week old or something. So in Wisdom Teeth, the only ones you gotta lose? Yes. I also have a cavity. But that doesn't need to be removed. Yeah. Yeah. There was a girl at my high school that never had wisdom teeth grown. That's because there's a... For the longest time, there was a guy that sacrificed himself and would gain everyone else's wisdom teeth so that they wouldn't grow in. I just barely missed the tail end of that guy. Guy died before you could take my wisdom teeth, so... I thought your teeth were fine last dentist. I mean, they're not... My teeth do not have any issues with pumice. You're selling those teeth to the highest bidder, right? Nah, I'm not selling them at all. I don't want to know what horrifying things some of you guys would do with my teeth. Nightmares. I did them. Well, we got that in common at least. I think if I had the choice, like I got teeth from my Oshi or something, I think I would powder it and then spread it into a nice dish. Maybe I'd like hammer off a chunk so I could try to eat it. Like raw. Nothing, just to clone it. I don't want to think about what you have to clone though, that's scary. I drown it in Pepsi and see how long it takes to dissolve. You know, maybe that could be fun. Something about like, how do I say it? How do I say it? I'm trying to think of how to say it. Teeth staining. How does that work? Hi, Deja. You would eat them in food, I would just crunch them? Well, I'd want to try crunching them, but I have a feeling that I couldn't crunch it very well on its own, you know? I don't know. Can I crunch you? Me? You want my bones? You know, you can have them. I don't know how much I do. How much walking do I do recently? I did not leave bed much yesterday. But also I was having a very, 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 very bad time. I'm still semi-recovering from the allergies, but... Ugh. Ah, it was... agony forever. If I think about it, I feel it. Don't ever think about things, please. Did your new mode stop working? Maybe you built immunity again? Nah, I don't regularly take them. I used to take Benadryl every single day. I haven't done that with my other medicine because my allergies have... They were subsiding for a bit. I don't know what happened. It's winter, you know? I don't know what's happening. Ah! It was Dazzle that replied to my tweet, like, what are you allergic to, Santa Claus? I don't know, maybe I am. Maybe I am allergic to festivity and jolliness. Maybe your immune system is on vacation? I was always told that severe allergies means my immune system is very good, actually. In the sense that it reacts very harshly to foreign bodies. Good thing I'm not having a kid. Alright, I guess your body probably registers a kid as you. Just like different you inside you. I don't know. Most of you wouldn't understand that. Autism didn't nerf you enough, so God had to do something else. I'm gross. You know, whenever I play like visual novels, I always feel really lame about it, because it's like realistically, this wouldn't happen in real life. Of course, everyone knows that, but also like, I'm such a loser. I played it, it's like, I wouldn't be like that. I would be a stupid loser. An asses. I don't know. It doesn't actually, that's what the placenta is for. If the immune system finds the child, it will try to kill it. Isn't it like that thing with eyeballs? People, like sometimes you hear about how sometimes your immune system finds your eyes and eats them. But also, apparently, that's not entirely true either. I don't know. Seen me sneezing 12 times on the monitor as she seduces a visual novel girl. I can aim. I can use tissues. Well, I don't use tissues. I have paper towels. I should probably buy tissues. Maybe the air is dry in winter, making your allergy worse somehow. It happens to me every so often. Might be. It's always so cold here, and I check because, you know, blah blah blah. So that I know it's cold. It's something like 50 degrees in here. Celsius, of course. Hi, Ansaria. Ansarlo. All Spanish. Did you get a window again? A few years ago, I stole a window from my dad. The windows, like, I don't know what's up with it. They're removable. Like the little thing, if you press the right switches, you can remove it. I stole my dad's window and swapped mine for his, and now he's got a broken window. But it's still way warmer in his room. You were in the VR chat? Am I? Did I set it to VR chat? No, I didn't. What do you mean VR chat? You can replace Windows? I don't know. Like, if you press the right switches, it comes out. I don't... Oh, this is an AI? True. I mean, how else would I be so funny and entertaining if I wasn't AI? Tell me. You don't know. Okay. I'm not you know, I'm not explaining this. I'm just kidding me. Simple as. Hero killer and the glitter killer all in one package. I could kill any VTuber. Any of them. I won't because I'm ethical, but you name a VTuber, I could take them down. I could win. Hi Eric. Hi Erd. Hello Gumi? Gumi? Eh? I don't know. I've been brain dead for the past week. Every time I get up, I just lay in bed for a while, and then inevitably I lose some fraction of time, and I don't know if I've fallen asleep or what. I mean, yeah, see me? I have made ramen. I give some of it to my dog. Oh yeah, it's the weekend, isn't it? I think it is. Is it? Saturday! What was I saying? My dad went missing. Well, I don't know where he is. He's probably fine. I don't know where he is, and he's not gonna be back for some time. So I am alone in the house, and it's cold, and I'm alone. Yay! Hi, Zeppelins. Your VR here. Hi, Sarah. I love you so, people. My brother around? I probably know where my brother is. Probably. He is probably at his house. I ask you a VR now? Yes, I am. I have always been. I always will be. I am VR chat AI. I'm chat GPT. Don't worry, teammates will form a human insulation in the walls we try to keep you warm. That's scary. This is like that weird human boat thing I was talking about ages ago. Long time ago. I imagine most of you would remember it. But it was a while ago. I think about it sometimes. Most of the people that watch me are the same people that watched me like a year ago. You know, how many people have I gained since then? How many people have left? Don't know. You see that like it's a bad thing? It's not a bad thing. I just think about it sometimes. Feels like so much changes in a year. You'd expect the people to change as well, but they don't. You still remain here despite everything. I don't know. Year 2 months, year 2 months. I have been a year. And I broke my streaming streak. I don't know, I started watching you this year. Your attitude is adorable. Aww. We got a bona fide Shirley Temple here. That makes me sound like I'm old. I'm new, I just got here a month ago. I think that is untrue. I think you are lying to me. Unless you aren't. I don't know, I don't have that good of a memory. But I think you're a liar. Fraudster. What? Do people sometimes show up? We also sometimes get VTubers in chat. Everyone thinks you're cute. I think in a vacuum I'm cute. I think if you were to judge just on my behavior, I think it gets a lot lamer. I think a lot of my appeal is that I am pathetic and cringe fail or whatever. 3 months. Well, almost 4 months. Why does it count down to the hours? I wonder how much of a... I guess it's to say like, oh, it's nearly 29 days there. 23 hours. How much would... Means you probably followed me an hour into a stream, huh? That's what I think. The gap is cute. I feel like nowadays it's just gap and not gap moe for some reason. Is it because the gap isn't cute anymore? The gap is no longer moe. Tragedy. My feral heart cannot handle such tragedy. You want me to die of tragedy. Ayanga. How much tragedy can your heart handle? Ah. But I have... How do I say it? I guess I'm a bit more open. Or maybe I'm on like a downward spiral or something. But, you know, now I talk about like the lame things I do off stream. What do you find this cute? What? What do I watch? I gotta think. I guess it's mostly voice and appearance to me. You know how to entertain? It'll be a very handy skill in the future. I don't know, maybe it'll be handy when I go visit relatives. I kept asking my dad about like, oh, what's the plans for Christmas, for visiting relatives, for Christmas, blah 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 blah. And just the other day, he finally asked me like, do you want to go to your relatives for Christmas or what? It's like, what do you think I've been on about? He says, I figured you didn't want to. If you were an outsider looking in at Tsunami, would you find Tsunami cute? Probably. It's weird. I feel like if I were on the outside looking in, it would probably be like Amy, right? Amy Isami? I wonder, were you a talkative kid before? No. I went through most of middle school without saying more than a few sentences a day. I had a friend in middle school that talked about Like, it took them a few months before they ever heard me talk in class, and they joked about how poor my volume control was. I don't know. You're definitely a dork, and that's a good thing, but your main appeal for me is the rookie idol experience. There's nothing quite as satisfying as watching someone improve their craft over time. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, I don't know, it's gotta... I feel some kind of satisfaction while watching myself improve as well. Look at... Sometimes, when I really feel like it, I look back at really, really old art from the start of Chinami. And I die of cringe. Without fail, you know? I think there's some stuff I still like, but most of it is pretty bad. Yaoi Hamster versus Yuri's until I don't read Yuri. I don't know. I used to play Monopoly alone as a kid. It can't get worse. I'd love to demonstrate it again someday, but I was able to play the 2-player mode on Rhythm Heaven Fever perfectly. I would have a Wiimote in each hand. I got pretty good at the Kung Fu minigame, but I couldn't do much better than that. Like the ones with alternating rhythms threw me off too bad. You can try doing the VTuber thing of going back and cringing at your old content. I never really had a debut though. Maybe I should randomly decide to have a jokey debut. Like, hi, I'm Chinami. None of you have seen me before. I'll be unveiling a model that none of you have seen here before. I distinctly remember you gushing over magical girls. Okay, listen. I read it for the designs. I started reading it before the anime, and I really liked the designs, and I really... the characters like each other. Whatever. Which girl is your favorite? Oh, easy. That was Leopard. Hold on. I'm not sure I could show her on screen. Could I? I think she's got a peak design. I like it. I like that sort of... Like, a lot of dirty designers will overcompensate by like, what if I make everything a cutout? What if I just like add all sorts of stupid accessories? But no, Leopard is like perfectly modestly dressed from the waist up, and then boom. You have shown her before, Oliver? Well, Twitch cracked down on exposure rules. Like what, a month? 2 months ago? Ah, you have a favorite girl. It must mean you like Yuri. There's lots of girls love out there, and it overlaps with things I like to read, but I just never go out of my way to read it, because it's kind of... I always go for straight romance, because it's like, the girl's perspective I understand, and then there's a guy, which is entirely foreign to me and shakes things up a bit, you know? I don't... What manga have you been keeping up with lately? I have to think on this. Okay, hold on. I really can't remember. I had to open my manga decks. Magic Lumiere has very normal designs. That one, I think I read a few of the chapters like some years ago, and then nothing else. Okay. I opened my ancient laptop. Show me my library. Also, don't use MangaDex because it's piracy. Pro tip: don't piracy. Wink, wink. Is Italia still gone? I would never read the manga because that stuff is a huge pain to keep up with for no reason. It's like very, very cleanly divided by it's got web comics, it's got physical comics, it's got random like Blu-ray comics, and all of them are canon, and it's like what? Ah. I don't know. I buy all my manga straight from my local manga shop, as any good person would. Do that. What have I been reading? Tell me. What is in my... I don't know what's in my library. I feel like I've added more than this. Boo. I reread a lot of manga I've already read. I'll show you one I like that got dropped by the creator. Why is it censored? Why is it censored? Why is the image censored? It's not that bad. What? It's not that bad. Okay, this is probably... this one's probably Yuri. They go to angel school and the blue-skinned girl is like a demon transfer student. The blonde one, the angel, is like huge prodigy, very, very smart, very socially inept. Nobody likes her. Blue-skinned girl is very, very stupid and everyone likes her. Anyway, they have a fun relationship. Amy, why is everything you like soft or hardcore porn? Is that? Not porn. Okay. It's not. You think I'm some kind of filth? What's the manga called? I'm not gonna read it out loud. But I'll paste it in chat. There's no dirty stuff in it, except kind of, except not really. I'm not delusional, and I don't. It's a very cute manga. Zyukoya went on to like continue doing their more successful stuff, which is usually like lady with obscenely large boobs has emotional problems and a guy shows up to make them feel better. And you know, that's fine. It's stale. I've seen that sort of thing over and over. Jamie, will you murder me if I... Goodness. You know what? Who cares? Who cares? I like the manga. I like the manga. You can do what you want with that. You like when anime characters come from big-breasted girls? No! I just said I don't! The manga that I read isn't about that, but the author went on to... Like, the manga that they made about sad big-breasted girls got more successful, so that's what they focus on, even though I really like the story of... you know, I do like big boobs. Big boobs are nice. I'm tired of... Like, what if a mentally unwell woman had big boobs? Haha. Ah. I get it. Do you put yourself in the shoes of the loser? No. The loser is a very upstanding, studious girl. She's a loser, but she's still like a billion tiers above me. Hi, dog. If not, why sad? It's more like... Why are all the mentally unwell girls big-chested? Why can't we have girls that suck and don't have big boobs? I do like big boobs. It's just everyone has big boobs. And there's no subtlety to it. I hate poor design. Also, Dan. I read Dan too. The anime came out and it's like, oh, sounds interesting. So I read through the entire manga in a few days. And now I'm just kind of sitting waiting for more. Kimi, can I have some small boobs as a treat? Your wish is granted. You now have small boobs. Congratulations. Sex sells? I know, but... Why can't we have emotional connections without sex? You know, that's... That's stupid. That's a stupid thing to say. I just like... Dan is pretty good, quite surprising really. I just read through it and I get so mad because like... Why don't they stop having... Get that homeworker off screen, I'm tired of them. I'm tired of that. Love triangle, blah blah blah. Shut up! The main romance is already clearly the decision. Stop adding unnecessary drama. Grill yourself. Oops. Sorry, hit the microphone. Love triangle hate. It's like when you're too... When you want to do NTR, but you don't want to upset the crowd that hates NTR. That's what it's like. All you want is to ruin relationships. Make people unhappy. Can't wait for the ugly fat bastard. Okay, you're not gonna believe this. But there is... There is. That said, he doesn't lust after the main girl, so it's fine. He lusts after the girl that lusts after the main guy, but the main guy is into the main girl, so it's okay. You know, like one of the girls that is into the main guy, you know, they can go get bent. They can go date the fat guy, I don't care. Go sit out, you know? Hi, what's the context kind of in before I drop a wall of philosophy about chibas and sex cells? A mangaka I like dropped a series manga I really liked in favor of making multiple manga that are about big-breasted women having mental issues and being saved by a random guy. Oh yeah, but the fat guy is actually very nice and down to none. Yeah, unironically, I do want him to get with the one. I'll put him on screen. Really cheap thing going on between them. Like, just another, like, love triangle, I guess. Unironically, I'm rooting for him. Yo, take that girl away. I don't want to see her. I'm sure it could be nice. This is very unflattering art of him, but he doesn't look that much better in the manga. Thanks for spoiling the whole manga. You know, yeah. Yeah, screw you. I mean, there is no way I could pitch this manga that would be good. I guess you could say it's about like it's romance and supernatural and aliens, but really it's about like a psychic girl goes on a quest to help a guy get his balls back. And that's the a ghost takes his balls away. I'm not joking. Like there's more to it than that, but that's really the main goal. I don't know what to say on it. The ghost takes it all away. Yeah, but he gets his thing back. You know, he just has to look for his... He still doesn't have all his balls back. It's good. I promise you it's good. It's just very hard to pitch. Pretty much like Dragon Ball regarding collecting balls. Nah, he's only got 2 balls. We got into supernatural issues regarding it. Currently, he has one of them back. I mean, the weird thing is, aside from the premise, I feel like there's not that much lewd stuff in it. That's the weird bit. Like, I mean, they have a few one-offs, but honestly, it's not sexy in the slightest. You mean takes his actual physical balls? Now that I thought, yeah, they get sealed away in the golden balls and, like, lost. What about when they're naked in the school? I don't think that was sexy. I don't think that was sexy. It was more like a haha. They look inappropriate here. It didn't really feel like fan service, right? I don't know. There's a wacky turn of events that results in them, like, going to another dimension or whatever, like a pocket dimension, and they end up nude. And they show up back in the school still nude because their clothes are missing, and it's like a punchline. It's not sexy. I don't think it is. Like, I like fan service, but I don't think that was it. It's like in cartoons, the characters get stripped in a funny way, like then they explode their clothes or something. What is that happening? I remember there was Maho Shoujo Ore. I don't know if that counts. There was... I don't know. Just give me fan service of the old hag. I wish the hag was older. I get why You know, I get their character just is like that. I'm fine with it. I wish the hag was older. She's a hag, but she looks like 20. Coward. Coward. I don't even like hags very much. It's just, why isn't she older? Give me a moment. Let me get like let me put her on screen. It's yourself, no? I'm not a hag. And you know that. It's such an easy joke to make, like, oh, I'm actually 80 years old, blah blah blah. I'm not a hag though. I'm probably younger than you. Why did my entire screen move? Yeah, I'll just... Maybe I should be censoring her boobs. Whatever. They're nice boobs. Anyway. This lady is a grandma. I think she's supposed to be like 70 at least. She's got gray hair, but that's all. And it's like a running joke that she gets mistaken as a sister or something like that. I think that's cheap. Really? What were you doing at 9/11? What do you think I was doing at 9/11? Not telling you. Not your business. Hi, Liz Scrubs. Not a real gill. She needs more wrinkles. I'm not even into grannies. This feels like such a cop-out. She would be hotter if she was a granny, you know? Why isn't she old? Make her older. I don't know. The same face syndrome is never an issue. The author's got some pretty bad same face syndrome though. Like all these different love interests appear and there's the only one you care about. But they keep introducing more. You know, blah blah blah. What about a granny who can de-age herself to power up? That happens in Smile Precure. Let me see if I can there's a lot of art of it. Hi Forced Tears, wanna hear a joke? Do you wanna hear a joke? To you. You're the joke. I know I'm funny. Spell R-U-N. Nah, that's bait. I'm not stupid. Anyway, the Smile Precure Witch that powers up into a sexy form. She looks like this by default. And then when she super powers up in like any fight scene, she turns into this. I got no complaints. Hi Tootsie. I don't know what the form contributes to anything. I think they just wanted to give her a hot form. Sexy mode. Thank you, Zara. Spell polytetrafluoroethylene. I could drag that joke out really obnoxiously. But I won't. Magical power is stored in the boobs. It's just like Mitsura? Mitsura face connect? It's so sad that, like, one of the few true JP only girls in Phase Connect has one of the hottest designs. Tragic. It's crushing. Thank you, Slat. I had a joke, okay, so what do you call a man with no common sense, a woman? Girl yourself. Girl yourself, and also, may you never find a girlfriend. Anyway. You know? Awooga. And yet I cannot enjoy her because she does not speak English. Also, I think she doesn't stream that much in the first place. Probably really hard being a Japanese person in a company with only an English market. Shifu, you stream on? Who? I've never heard of such a person. I don't think they exist. Shrimple eyes. She does and is actually pretty good, but mainly JP. Well, she hasn't streamed in a month at least. Nihongo o benkyou shite Chidemi-san? I shouldn't read stuff I don't understand right off the bat. Nihongo wakanai. Gomen. I don't know. You still need the Awooga emote? We need a lot of emotes. I've been putting it off because... Well, I can't say the actual reason but there's complicated issues happening. And I won't get an email back. And another one to hear of a pathetic joke, my life. Chat reflect streamer. You know? Chat reflect streamer. Truth is, she hates us. You know, not as true. If I liked you guys, I would stream. Truth is, I took kind of a huge blow to, I don't know how to say it, like morale. Sometime recently. I don't know, like this entire year has just been gut punch after gut punch after gut punch for a VTuber fan. It's like, oh, the world of VTubing is over. You know? I live on despite everything, but it's hard to manage to do things. Can you mirror your model horizontally? Ugh. Ugh, that's weird. I'm scared. What? Who is this? Dade? If you look at the numbers, a lot of corpos also started this year and ended. Hold on, let me do something. Wait. But I don't know, do you guys? I'm sure you guys must have that sort of feeling sometimes, but it's like sometimes it's kind of like, how do you carry on like this? How do you keep morale together despite everything? I don't know. I have mental illness. gotten better since some people who explode pop up sometimes. Nami played Sonic Adventure 2 last night. Yeah, I was watching. She, very much ships Shadow and Sonic, I think. Really funny to watch Eggman in motion anytime. I don't know why they animated him like that, but he looks goofy all the time. Have you taken your meds, Himi? If you're talking about mental meds, I don't have any. If you're talking about allergy meds, I took all of them. All of them. Mirroring yourself can feel weird because we only see ourselves in a mirror. Ooh. The hair part never goes this way, doesn't it? It's weird. Like now it feels kind of uneven. It feels like one side of my head is a little more... feels exposed. Like it's like if I was wearing half a pant. Is it pants because it's two pants or like half a pair of pants? I don't know. The need to make fan art of Chica Fuji Lisa in support of indie tubers like you, OMG. So it keeps me going. Hold on. I don't remember your Twitter off the top of my head. You made Senna's one of Senna's models though, didn't you? That was nice. I don't know. Might be thinking of someone else. Who knows? Just I am awake at every given moment. Add Lisa to your skinwalking collection. Do you want me to... Hold on. We have the same color of hair, so maybe... maybe it won't be too weird? Okay. Her hair is definitely rendered nice. Like a good deal nicer than me, but... we've got the same color. It won't be that weird, right? Right? Let's figure this out. It's me, like 3/4 Chica Fuji Lisa. Chica Fuji Lisa's boobs. Okay, that's something. Hold on, maybe. Yeah, that's a good. No, a little more. That's a good. Convincing. This is very convincing. It's me, Chica Fuji Lisa. Can you make her a tomb? I probably could. I don't know why I would, but I could. Who cares? Make her a tube. She can tube me, Lisa. Lisa. Hold on. You can sit there, Lisa. Timmy would never have a big chest. If I could, I would. Like, if I sign up, honestly, if I signed up for a VTuber company, I think at this point I'd go, yeah, give me the one with the nice chest. Obviously, there's some levels of maturity I would never suit. But I don't know. I think I kind of wear like a parking hat. There we go. Teeny is a justice trader. What kind of... I know, I'm a fraud. I just... Is it wrong for a woman to want a nice chest? Is it unjust? A big-chested model with a childlike voice could be a good Gat Moe. Isn't that just Luna? Huh. Nah. Nah. I'm not that... I don't know that much about what Luna would say. Whenever I think of Luna, I always think of her segments in Asakoko. And I can't repeat those. You know? Hi, Body with Organs. Hi, I'm watching with my wife and children. What are you talking about? Please. A VTuber fan with wife and children? I'm talking about women's chests! I love women's chests! Okay. But this is true. This is true, honestly. I know you're trying to do a, like, oh, you like this? Well, you must hate that. You're right in this case, though. Teamy, who has the best chest in VTubing? I have to think about that. Because there's a lot of people, a lot of VTubers people will just say have nice chests because they're big. I don't think that's really it, though. I think it's bigger than that, you know? I think Mel has a pretty nice chest, though. It's a little dopey, but it's got a nice shape to it. Download a random model and... Oh, these are sketchy. I feel like this would be depraved if I just downloaded a random model and started... Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, you can have a refund. Maria Tina from Face... MID! I'm sorry. I don't know, it's not just about the size. It's not about the size. And Hina's looks like a butt. And also her outfit is stupid. I'm sorry, but it's true. Ari has the best face chest? And Faye's probably, yeah. Erina's pretty good, though. I think there's something about Erina. Okay. I'm taking off the tube. You get untubed Luisa, and you get turned into Erina. Erina's really weird because, you know, the model kind of lures you in, like, oh. Oh. And then you go into her streams and she's like a dorky mom. Feels like watching an aunt, you know? I can't. Makes me feel like a creep, right? It's like, oh, chest, oh. She's like, this is like watching my sister or something. This is weird. I feel unjust. I feel depraved. A creep, a weirdo. Yes, I am a creep. I am a weirdo. I think the best, although I particularly don't like her design, I think the best proportion of boob to dorkiness would have to be Nene, right? Like Nene, no matter how you look at it, ugh, you know, no matter how you look at it, ugh. And then she's just a huge weirdo nerd. I think this is the best balance. I don't think anyone else gets the balance half as good. Oh, also Mio has a nice chest. Fun watching Nene's artist videos. I've seen Nene's artist. She's too sex bait for me. I can't. Makes me feel weird. Like this does not feel appropriate. I don't like this. Why though it's tasteful? I don't know, is it tasteful to have cleavage pictures on every video? It's not my thing, you know? Real women in general make me scared. This makes me sound like a huge weirdo, but I am afraid of women. And, men too. I'm not good with flesh people. In general. Like it's easy to say, oh, I'm bad with women. I'm bad with men too. I'm afraid. Whenever I see a person, I'm afraid. And then people try to talk to you like, oh yeah, you know, interacting with people is so hard. And then I feel like a huge weirdo because I've gotten to the same conclusion with an entirely different problem. And you slowly get outed for being the fraud that you are. Alright, Chibi, can you help me with my groceries? Stranger danger, I push the grandma over into oncoming traffic and I run. Tenma, if you don't know her, I know Tenma! I know Tenma! Of course I know Tenma. I know the appeal of everyone in Phase Connect, because I bothered to learn it before I ran. Only one I'm not sure about is Phase Connect JP. She's the second most popular one in Phase Connect too. I don't know about second, but she's absurdly popular. Why wouldn't I know her? Am I some kind of weirdo idiot? If you hypothetically don't know her, I know every VTuber! I know every corpo VTuber in the Western Sphere, okay? Ah! Are you a VTuber fan? Name all of them. Do you want me to do the quiz? The quiz that I keep bringing up that everyone gets tired of? I'll bring the quiz out. And I'll do it again and I'll get like 90% of it right. I bet you don't know Kizunai. Oh, who's Kizunai? Who's Kaguya Luna? Who's Pinky Pop Hepburn? Who's Virtual Girl Ciedo? I don't know. Who's Nojaloli? Who's Natsume Moe? I don't know. Ah! Who's Nodoka? only thing I feel bad about Noticat's reputation. Like getting picked. I feel like Noticat is still what taints the VTuber sphere. Like, don't you know all VTubers are men with voice changers? Noticat's kind of like still used as the evidence for that, despite it happening so long ago. I don't know. What are you looking at? Thank you. What are you looking at? I gotta power wash my house now. Have a good day. It's gonna be the hypothetical tonight. Okay, look. I don't think it's unreasonable to be insulted by like, oh, if you don't know Tamba. I don't. Bye bye, Deja Vu. Thank you for coming. I know. The hypothetical is you don't. Well, there isn't a scenario where I don't. Women with voice changers are worse. I can't think of any women with voice changers. It's only like, I don't know. I don't think voice changers in general, cause you know, I feel like if you want your voice to sound a certain way, do voice training, bozo. Simple as. You know, you can go a very, very long way with voice control, and a lot of people is just like, oh, but I don't have all the time in the world to learn. Oh, why bother then? Why are you a streamer if you don't have free time? Just, you know. But if you want to sound like a robot, no, honestly, it'd be good kayfabe, but everyone would think you're a guy. Well, I mean, I guess most of you. I think probably 90% of you were men. At the very least. I mean, people use a model instead of a cosplay. Things are some way. Dunno. I'm actually a petite 19-year-old pretty blonde woman. You're a trucker. You're an overweight, unshowered trucker, okay? Truckers can be female, but can truckers be thin? I don't know. I don't know. My internet is killed. See me on the phone data for today. Happens every once in a while. I usually refuse to stream, but I still manage to enjoy my online time when the internet goes out, because I always put like the phone hotspot or whatever on. Truckers can in fact be thin. I know thin truckers actually. I wouldn't know. I don't speak to truckers. I speak to truckers as much as I speak to everyone else. Any other person alive in the world. I still talk to my... I talk to my dad. I talk to my little brother. And that is how it goes. But... I've seen one trucker who was super fit. Dude looked like a Greek god. Moves a lot of packages, maybe? I don't know. Truckers, man. Truckers. Yeehaw. I have to think. I have to ponder. No, I don't think I have any trucker relatives. I don't think so. I'll have my nose. Okay, gods are wild. Zeus poured coins on a woman and got her pregnant? No, Zeus was the coins that were poured onto her. Like, it spilled into her lap and... You know? And you don't even want to talk about the animals. Did you see that one video with the trucker who had a doggy in his truck and he was making the dog feel better because the dog threw up earlier? That's really cute. I don't see any videos though. Back when I still talked to my mom, she used to always say like, you see that new trend online? And it's like, no, I didn't. You see that video that's been circulating? No. I see art and I see news on like politics occasionally. And then I go to bed. That's how it works. Doom scrolling me? Is it doom scrolling if you're mostly... If all the bad news you get is just like nationwide news that everyone knows? Did you see that video of the hawk tour? Gee, what's a hawk tour? You know, you see that trendy video about man toilets singing? Skibbity? Skibbity toilet? Looks maxing Riz? God, I spoke to my dad today and he was like, have you heard of some of this new slang? What the hell is a pick-me girl? It's because I'm recovering from having hung out in femcel spaces ages ago, but pick-me is pretty old, honestly. Like, at least a decade. It just used to be a lot more derogatory than it is now. I mean, now it is still kind of derogatory, but it used to be just genuine misogyny. From women only. Now there's men that say pick me, and that's... I think probably the first femcel to invent that term would probably be rolling in their not grave right now because they're not that old. I think they're still alive. How toxic femcel places are? They're mostly more sad than toxic. I mean, it's definitely not good for you. But it's mostly just like really, really sad. Are you in Chernobyl? No. I'm in your house. This is where you live. Brady Cthulhu, this is your home. But you know, my mom used to... Every time I would talk to her, it would be something along the lines of, like... How do I say? Do you know what the kids are doing these days? And then she'd try to trash talk some community I'd never heard of before. When she does actually... When I do actually know the community, it just kills me inside because it's just like... You know, ASMR? I tried looking at ASMR and it freaked me out so much. And, you're like, I caught your little brother listening to it, and it's just not acceptable, you know? They could be saying anything. They could be polluting your mind with anything. It's like, are you insane? Are you deranged? Have you seen those VTubers shooting me? They're all men with voice changes. I I've talked about it before. My mom does know what a VTuber is because my aunt-in-law is a LewdTuber. Oh, she's one of those Pokemon or Satan moms? No, my mom's pagan. My mom's a pagan goth lady. She's just insane, I think. I was your mom a pagan goth woman and also intolerant? She's just very judgmental. Under the collab? No. No. In the first place, I don't respect my aunt-in-law. In the second place, she's got terrible OPSEC. Absolutely garbage. Jimmy, what do you use for your 3D model and tracking? BC face. Don't worry, she's just Catholic, that's it. Most of my extended family is Catholic. But my immediate family is... My dad's like a Reddit atheist. My mom is, pagan. Oh, she never talks about it, cause... I think cause she knows it's a little weird. Most of my relatives never talk about religion, though. Except my aunt, who said that I was gonna go to hell because I wasn't being raised Christian. Reddit atheist meets a pagan woman rom-com for the summer. It was not a rom-com. They're divorced now, so... Well, I guess you never see how the relationship works out in the future in rom-coms. Unless... Sometimes you do. I remember watching 50 First Dates, and you know, it was cute for a while, but then the guy actually does marry the girl and have a kid with her. And that part felt like it kind of bordered on horror scenario. For those who don't know, 50 First Dates is a movie about a guy that falls in love with a girl with short-term memory. She can only remember a day. And it's really horrifying because, like, I don't know, you think about that life and she's waking up every morning, no memory, and finding out she's got a child and a husband. That's scary. Like, it's one thing to romance the same girl every day. You know, that's kind of cute. That's good rom-com material. It's scary, though. Have we seen 500 Days of Summer? Probably not, considering I don't remember it off the top of my head. Nope, I don't know what it is. That's an Adam Sandler movie? Adam Sandler should write psychological horror. No, it's not. No, not 500 Days of Summer. It's 50 First Dates. It's an Adam Sandler movie. Scary. I don't know. Most of what I've been doing, since I'm not, since I've been weird about streaming, I've been watching movies, actually. Mostly animated movies. I watched, like old children's movies for the art. I rewatched Watership Down, and that was about as brutal as I remember it being. this is a weird interest I've always had. I've always really been obsessed with Don Bluth films. Dude's got really weird stories to tell. Amazing artistic direction, and then just terrible, fascinating stories. Have you got some classics you'll always recommend? I've seen so much, but I always forget when I'm put on the spot. In terms of animation. If I were to think just in terms of animation. I really like Secret of Cows. That one's not that old. That's like what, 2009? It's a fictional tale of how the Book of Kells got written. And it uses a lot of like medieval Christian imagery. It's really fascinating to see. Have you watched Wallace and Gromit? I watched so much, especially as a kid. My dad would always show me that sort of stuff. I think most of the full-length movies aren't as good as the shorts. It's confusing. I know, 2009 was 30 years ago. It's been that long. Oh, I'm dying of old age. Always enjoyed watching WALL-E. It was fascinating for me how good it looked. I never liked WALL-E that much. I don't know why. Even as a kid, I just didn't like it that much. I thought WALL-E was cute. I didn't like Eva. I didn't like how they looked. And I didn't like how the movie looked. And I feel like the worst person alive because of that. But, you know? WALL-E is basically 2001: A Space Odyssey for kids. That's such an insulting comparison. I don't even know where to start with that. That's... Wow. I guess. I mean, it does take like heavy influence from 2001, and like I guess the villain is just a bad parody of Hal. You know what? I think you made... This is such good bait. You know, I'm eating this bait like a king. King of fish. Gourmet bait, thank you. Oh, I watched Moon recently. I really liked that one. I don't know, it wasn't that good, but I really liked it. It's just called Moon. I don't know where to... It's about a guy on the moon. And he does moon things. You should watch. You should watch Moon. Moon is made by David Bowie's son, right? Bowie? Bowie? I didn't even know he had a son. Yep. It was. I didn't know he had a son. Does he piss on the moon too? I mean, probably. I don't think he does it on, you know, on the moon. I don't think he could, like, unzip his pants on the moon. I think it would probably instantly go necrotic if you were to unzip your pants on the moon. Your thing would, I mean. Have you seen the movie about that one Martian guy? The Martian guy. If you mean The Martian, when did The Martian release? I hope this doesn't make anyone feel too old. But I watched The Martian in high school, I think. High school or middle school? I don't think it was middle school. I think middle school was too early for that. But I watched it in high school. And I mean in high school, like the teacher put it on an off day. Do you like any Tarantino movies? Well, Pulp Fiction is obviously the best, one of the best movies ever. But I haven't actually seen that many of his movies. Oh, I've seen Kill Bill. Kill Bill is pretty good. Dude's definitely got a fixation on feet. I will say that. Big thing for... Did they ever kill Bill? Well, you'd have to watch their both movies to find out. He's just like you, Timmy. I'm not a foot fetishist, okay? I'm not into feet. Have you ever watched Mad God? Nope. I've watched Kill Bill and Pulp Fiction. I think my favorite movie director would probably be Stanley Kubrick, though. He's got such an eye for visuals. I go crazy for it. His stories are pretty hit or miss. But you know, you always come away watching, like, you always walk away thinking like, yeah, that was a visual masterpiece. That was beautiful. I loved that. Every bit of that. Quasimodo likes movies. Maybe if I watched a bunch I could draw better. Well, look at me. I can't. Honestly, my art skills just wither away in time. I like Nicolas Cage films. I personally do not watch that much Nick Cage. My mom's got a weird thing where every single Wednesday she watches a different Nicolas Cage film. Every single Wednesday. I was unfortunate enough to catch one of them, and it was the one where he gets sent to jail for punching a guy to death. And it's like a military thing. I don't know. Really cool neo-shamanic. What the hell does that mean? Shamanic. What the hell are you on about? I posted. Con Air. Sounds familiar, probably is it. It was really bad. I barely actually remember the plot, but it was just like, guy accidentally punches a guy to death in self-defense, and he's like legally classified. His fists are legally classified as a weapon. It was so bad. I like when you lean in really close like that. It's like you're giving us a kiss. On. That better? Now you can see my full gargura. Good. Look at that. Now it's not like now I'm a reasonable distance. I just no more TV smell. You couldn't smell my... Well, okay, maybe you could. Maybe you could smell me. But not... You'd have to be very close to do that. Too close. You're not allowed to be that close to me. It's creepy. Can you lift your arms up for no reason? No. The answer to that is no. I must go. Thank you. Goodbye.